is your contest speech and someone is giving your feedback. So give at least that value to the feedback and then decide whether to use it or not. So let's start the session and let's call the godfather, the oldest Toastmaster, sorry, oldest DTM of Pakistan, the seasoned Toastmaster.
He's not the oldest now.
Huh?
He's not the oldest now.
Oldest DTM? No? He's okay, the second oldest. So please put your hands together. Today we are gathered here for an occasion, and I guess you all know what is that occasion is. Can anyone say that? What is the occasion? Why we are here?
We have completed 850 meetings.
Yeah, that's why we are sad. Because we are going and nearing to our end. We are sad that we will die soon. So please have energy in your hands or create some noise because it's very important. It's Toastmasters meeting, it's not a funeral. So let's have a big round of applause to show that you are not sleeping like us. Those of you who are not clapping, now you have to show your energy alone. We are not going to support you. One on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. You three. You have to give a big round of applause. Yes, you three. So now we have identified the reason of being here, that it is 850th meeting and we are awake. Now let's start the journey of third segment, and I would like to request a big round of applause for our District Director, DTM Toastmaster, Samir Hamid. Oh, yeah, I will repeat.
Okay, the first speaker was none other than DTM Zaid. He started off with a joke, like 2 minutes of silence for the happiest man. Everybody started smiling. He made a joke about Toastmaster Corona. His eye contact was very good. He really looked into my eyes, especially, I think, 1,000 times. Yes. But however, I felt like somehow today he was clasping his hands and he had limited gestures. His shoulder to elbow was completely stiff and wasn't moving like he usually does. And the ending was slightly abrupt. Toastmaster Marge, control your anger. You started off well. I want to be happy, you want to be happy. And the flow of words were very good. Some of his gestures when he was saying one, your thumb went up, that was great. I mean, I really liked that. However, as usual, I felt that he was slightly fast-paced. Have some pauses, give your audience a chance to digest what you're saying. And that would really put your speech to another level. Maria is not here, right? Okay, so I'll just Hiba, why worry? Yeah, why worry? You had nice greetings. However, you were holding hands slightly and you were looking in front. I felt you could have spoken a bit more. And maybe you could have quoted Bob Marley. Why worry about a thing? Everything will be all right. There you go. But stay your ground. I mean, you have so much of information, so much of knowledge. Share it with us. All right? Becoming fearless. Amr Jamshed. Amr is there. Okay. Hello, Amr. Amr, you started well. You had the fellow Toastmasters the topic. You repeated the topic, which is a good technique. You were clasping hands initially, but then you opened up. But however, again, you had limited gestures, I think mostly to the waist level. So try to maybe have slightly more gestures. And I like the flow of word that if you stay in our shells, so that resonated. It was a good, the flow of words was absolutely brilliant. Then we had Mansoor right there, right?
Mansoos.
Mansoos.
Huh?
Mansoos with an S.
Oh, so, forgive me for that, Mansoos. All right. Well, live long, live life and be happy and laugh. You started well, like happiness is a mysterious thing. And I felt at times when you're thinking, you look down, which is okay. Many people do that. So try to keep contact with the audience when you're talking. You were steepling, which is wonderful, but you were steepling with very splayed fingers, like almost pressing them very hard. Like you were forcing it. So if you have to steeple lightly, if possible, and have some more gestures. But I like the way you said it, solidity is an illusion. Well, maybe it is, who knows? And then you said, maybe I'm wrong. No, you're not wrong. Whatever you said, it's all right. Never said that I'm nervous, I'm wrong. Never. Nobody knows. And I also like that everybody has their own reality, and you pointed out Majid. That was really nice. I like the way you did it. It was absolutely brilliant. I loved it. Okay, Arshad, no such thing as failure. You repeated the topic. You came. This is your first time? Yes, it was fantastic. You were looking a little bit straight and then at Abid. So try to look all around, and I think that's about it. You stood your ground, which was absolutely wonderful. Sidra, stop complaining. Sidra, when you came, before you took over the stage from Abid, you started talking. So I think just wait, let Abid kind of move, and then start talking. Your gestures were mostly at the waist level. You were looking in the front and at Tala, the magnetic man. You did speak to Askar once. That's Askar, you compare yourself. I would like you to have a little bit more vocal variety. I think it would add a lot more impact to the speech. Abdullah in jealousy. Abdullah is right there. Hello, Abdullah. Well, you think that, well, I came here, this is the one thing I was afraid of. Initially, you were holding your hands like palm on top, but then you opened up. You were looking down a couple of times when you were thinking, but then you opened up. Opportunity and Walid. Walid is right there. Walid, you initially had your hands in your pocket like this, and then you immediately remembered, you picked them out, which is a fine. You were looking around. You have a very nice voice and a lot of energy. You can feel the energy in here. You were moving a little bit back and forth, which is fine, but it has to go with the flow of words. And I like the ending that you've joined Toastmasters because you want to give back. So that was a very nice, strong ending. And I believe that Bilal has also gone with Maria, so that's about it. Thank you.
So now whenever I say today's, you have to complete the sentence. Today's.
8:58.
Yeah. But bit louder. Today's.
8:58 meeting.
Today is.
8:58 meeting.
Please say.
March
Today
11th.
is.
8:58 meeting.
So, yeah. So please welcome our next evaluator, Toastmaster Sidrai Wong.
I'm supposed to come here.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, TM Mohsin Jamal, I loved your speech. Really, it was the adorable smile that you had on your face throughout the speech was lovely. Right? To begin with, you were supposed to incorporate some of the points from your last evaluation, and I would say you were pointed out on the eye contact and non-verbal cues. I would say that you have honestly improved on those two areas. Congratulations on that. And initially, when I was going through your evaluation form, you were on average given a 3 accomplished, like 3 on 5 rating. And I think that you have improved a lot, and I would say that you have scored a 4 now. Apart from that, I would say the topic was very well thought. We just kept guessing. Rediscovering fire would, bring us something extra. Apart from that, yes, getting a beating on discovering a fire, of course, is more harmful than actually discovering it in the first place. All right. Other than that, the point that I would like to mention here, you can consider, kind of tweaking a little bit grammar, usage of grammar in your speech while preparing the content. It might, just add a little bit factor in your speech. It's like well thought, well prepared, well practiced. Plus, a little more pauses in your speech, like quite fast-paced. Like you can give some pauses during the speech so that people, can incorporate and see what you're talking about, and can move transit with you during the speech. In the end, your confidence level was amazing, and the positive presence on stage was commendable. That's it. That's about it.
So today is.
8:58 meeting.
Today's
8:58 meeting.
Today's
8:58 meeting.
Yeah. Next evaluator is Toastmaster Hibarais. Please give your hand.
Fellow Toastmasters and guest DM Saad Shoaib, you had a good topic to speak on, and I thought you spoke well with confidence and clarity. And for the evaluation part, I thought in the clarity section, as I mentioned earlier, you spoke with clarity and confidence during the time you spoke, and I could detect no signs of hesitation or any signs of nervousness. I thought you lacked vocal variety, and by incorporating vocal variety in your speech, you could have made it more interesting and added more depth to it. Eye contact, I thought you lacked a bit of eye contact because I could see you mainly focusing in the center part, and I could not catch your eye, and you should have focused more your eye contact, like you should have made it in a U shape. That's appropriate. And gestures, you use effective gestures to communicate yourself, to tell the audience what you were saying and trying to communicate. Audience awareness, and I thought you demonstrated good audience awareness and need, and the audience were able to connect with what you were saying. Comfort level, you were comfortable during the time you spoke, and like I said earlier, there were no signs of nervousness or hesitation. Interest. The content you spoke on was quite interesting and practical, and we all could, relate to it in one way or another because it demonstrated your communication style and how you went about, communicating in the Dubai Mall, as you said. And topic, you gave a good example of your communication style when you communicated in the Dubai Mall in front of 200 people. That is about it. And lastly, I thought you excelled at clarity, gestures, audience awareness, comfort level, topic. You may want to work on vocal variety, eye contact, and to challenge yourself, improve upon your vocal variety, eye contact, and use interesting words and phrases. Thank you.
Our next evaluator. Next evaluator is Toastmaster Net. Big round.
Sunk cost fallacy. Didn't leave anybody with a sunk ingredient. So, this was a speech about a very complex economic concept, which is sunk cost. We all hear about sunk cost. I don't know. I think because he works in the public sector in the government, he may come across sunk cost in his work. But the way it was explained, I think even a child could understand what sunk cost means. And the examples that he gave were outstanding. You're going to the cinema, watching a movie which you don't want to watch. So, but what you're doing is basically you're throwing good money after bad money. The sunk cost is already bad money, and you're putting more money into it, or not throwing away that perfume. First example. So that's what I like about what I really liked about his speech was the way he explained his topic. Does this clock run faster when I'm here? Okay. What could I suggest for improvement? One is, I've always noticed with Toastmaster that when he starts off, his start is a bit hesitant. And this may put off the audience. I mean, you would probably be as good as any speaker that I've heard anywhere in the world, and I'm talking about those videos that we watch, the championship videos. You'd be as good as them. Two areas, one would be the start. The other thing is, which is common to a lot of us, is that when we acquire a second language, our mother tongue interferes with that. And there are ways of overcoming that. Like our pronunciation may be different, and this, for a native speaker who speaks the other language, the English language, he may find it very difficult to understand or comprehend those words. We can understand them. So this is a general advice for everybody. This is an area where we can work on, and which will take us probably to the next level, the top level of public speaking. So with those comments, congratulations, excellent project.
Today is,
8:50 meeting.
you remember. So now, next evaluator is Toastmaster Mohsin Jamal. Big round of applause.
So fellow Toastmasters, this is my first evaluation and I am very inexperienced. So I will be using the sandwich approach method of evaluation, which I heard first from TM SAR and today by TM Z, DTM Z.
Season.
Summer, autumn, winter.
DTM Z. So talking about sandwiches makes me hungry, but moving with the evaluation. So TM Velaram, you shared a personal story which showed that you are a fighter. Some of the things that you excelled at were that you were very loud and clear, and I felt that you didn't need the mic because it was so loud and very confident. You used variety of gestures and you used vocal variety. It means sometimes you were very loud and sometimes you spoke very lightly. Some areas that you need to work on, I felt like eye contact is one of them, because I felt like mostly you were looking in the front and every once in a while you were looking at right and left. So that's one area that you can work on. Other than that, grammar is another area that you can improve. Other than this, another feedback is that I saw you clasping your hands a couple of times, very few times, but I think instead of doing like a staple, would be a good show that you are confident. That would be a good posture. Other than that, sometimes I felt like you were moving in circles, right, like in front and then right and left. So I think just moving in one direction is more than enough. That's my opinion. I'm not. That's one of the things. So I think when it comes to public speaking, there's always room for improvement. So keep coming here, and you will get better. And we know that you're a fighter, so I'm pretty sure you will prevail.
Next evaluator is Toastmaster Majid Akhtar. Word of the day is
8:50th meeting.
8:50 meeting. Thank you so much, General Evaluator, DTM Tala. I have heard a lot of speakers since I joined Toastmasters a long time ago, the first meeting back in 2000 if I'm not wrong.
You're so old.
Yeah, very but I'm telling you, DTM Tala, the level of strength, the level of skill I have witnessed in your talk and presentation today is remarkable. I was, before the start of your evaluation, I was actually already evaluating you in my mind that you see when you will be delivering your talk, so I was kind of trying to predict that this is how your performance is going to be, but you totally outclassed my pre-assumptions. You totally defeated my earlier analysis because it was a total new and total fresh performance. The thing which I enjoyed most in your talk today was the way you played with your voice modulation. Because I earlier was of an opinion that you are very confident, there's no element of panic anywhere in your talks. But I used to think that probably DTM Dara, if he could make a little improvement in his voice modulation, then he can become remarkable. And telling you honestly, you know, the voice modulation could not have been done any more better than the way you did today. Amazing performance, I swear. The way you started your speech, it very interestingly, you were very confident. It was as if I am watching a stage performance back in Britain once again, because see, if it was a performance of that class, I mean, the way you started with the song, it was again very nice. The expressions, the feelings you had in your words which you were delivering was remarkably well. Okay. Today I saw a competition, and that competition was taking place between your non-verbal communication and your verbal communication. I mean, your non-verbal communication was trying to outperform the verbal communication, but again the verbal communication was taking the lead. You see, it was amazing grappling match between these two skills, and I eventually noticed a draw because no single skill could outperform the other one. It was such a fantastic performance. Since the light is already here, but I wanted to tell more things. You excelled at voice modulation and fearlessly facing the audience. Commendable, I swear. You may want to work on sustaining your current performance in your future talks as well. To challenge yourself, keep breaking your own records, because when you are in your full swim, then oh my God, you are invincible. If I had to say one word to your performance today, then I'll say ballistic. Congratulations.
So this ends our evaluation session, except for one evaluator. Please put your hands together for DTM Zaid. So we have a fantastic, talented speaker and trainer, because I feel that people with the name Tala are somehow talented. So I was amazed with your talent when you were here, and your speech reveals that you have put in a lot of hard work. And it was an amazing speech with a good opening, funny comparisons, humorous story, and an abrupt ending. You started with a statement by comparing organization, corporate world with animal kingdom, which I think journal public who are working in corporate sector will appreciate and like your speech. So except for the top ones, everyone will like your speech. So it was a good opening because you used statement. It is one of the powerful technique to start your speech. Your speech has a giggling, humorous punches, which were right on the target, like comparison of shark with some colleague who is trying to hurt you, and lion with journal manager, a good comparison, and you use congratulating new couple and consoling old couples, a nice use of words. Your use of words was commendable, and few of your words bring in laughter, like songbirds and gossip queen. And I felt that you can add more power to your speech by bringing in some vocal variety. For example, if you're using animals, then it is a very good way to break the monotonous tone. If you can use lion's voice, GM is coming. Something like that, it can create more humor. And another technique would be using of dialogues, and it can, I don't have example in my mind, but I will create some, and some examples cannot be explained here. So variation of speed, tone, you can create vocal variety. Further, you can use your hands for gestures, and you can also, if you are creating lion voice, you can show the pause of lion, and you can use gestures. So keep your hands sideways when you are speaking, and use it when required. You have one of the amazing quality which is required for a speaker or a trainer or professional. Whenever you're speaking, there can be some comments from the audience and some thing like that, why gossip queen? Yeah. And you immediately said that there was a gossip king. It's a wonderful ability to pacify your audience. Yeah, it's a technique, and it worked very well. So you ended your speech abruptly, although it is one of the technique which world champion Dhananjay said that sometimes you have to end your speech abruptly so that people are in shock and oh, what happened next? So everybody was feeling like that, but in this story, you could have ended with a powerful conclusion. People wanted to listen to more what happened next, what you did. So you could have a different ending. Perhaps you can work on it. So all in all, so time and lights are working very well.
Yes.
That's the beauty when DTM is here. Mesmerizing evaluation, yes, going on. So all in all, you did perfectly well, as it's your level 1 speech. You were showing your confidence. You were creating humor, which is a good ability. And I would like to advise you that practice more in the next project so that you can have a good impact. It was very well prepared this time, but this is the advice I used to give to people. Practice more, practice 100 times when you come on the stage, because once you practice more in initial speeches, it will give you an edge when you will be speaking advanced level. Congratulations to you. Okay, so now we are moving on to the next segment, which is the sub-segment of evaluation section, having reports from our facilitators. So our facilitators are Word Master, Toastmasters, present your
Dear Toastmasters, today's word was extrative and only 4 Toastmasters used it and used it in a very proper context. TM Arshid used it once, TM Sidra used it once, TM Abdullah used it once, TM Walid used it once. Thank you.
So now it's time for votes of best evaluators, which was missed. So if we
It's
have
already
circulated,
there.
yes,
Paid vote.
please cast your votes. Everybody qualified?
Yes.
Yeah. Good. So next facilitator is our grammarian Toastmaster, Majid.
Majorly, today I actually witnessed some very good use of grammar. I am very impressed. Because at Toastmaster we speak in English language, and it would be more better that if we use it, speak it legally well. So the law of English language is grammar. So however, there were like few things which I have noted, in my observation, probably I might be wrong. So first one was your husband will say different type of excuses. That could have been your husband will come up with different type of excuses. Second was it's my first speak. That could have been it's my first speech. When he was designed first automobile, when he designed his first automobile. When he was, it was said when he was designed first automobile, when he designed first automobile. When I am approached with situations, could have been when I am approached by situations. Those who are agree with him, please raise hands. Those who agree with him, please raise your hands. Let me give you an example. What is done is done. What has to be done is done. With this.
Next is our counter Toastmaster Smart.
I joined the meeting a bit late, so I missed a few of the topic speakers. So where I joined, TM Hiba was the first speaker, and she used 9R and 3 non-corrective and. TM Amir was the second speaker, used 5R, and I didn't found any other non-corrective words. Guest Mansoos, there was 17R. TM Arshad, there was 13R, 2 and so, and there was a word K which he used in his topic speech. TM Sidra, 2R, and TM Abdullah, there was 6R, 4 no, and 1 so. TM Walid, there was 7R, 2 so, 1 right. About the prepared speech, TM Mohsin, there was 35R, 20 so, and 7 and. So TM Shah, there was 1 you know and 1 so, which I noticed. TM Talha, not DTM. TM Talha, there was 3R and 2 and so. TM Azwar, there was 4R, 6 you know. TM Velaram, there was 9 and non-corrective and I noticed that during the first half there was no R and which I noticed, but during the second half I can say after 3 or 4 minutes I noticed there was 8R. So and weekend fella there was no R. That's it. But another thing which I noticed like figured out, calculated, there was total of 109R. Wow. The speakers which I noticed, which brings us to the 8R and 8R per speaker. Thank you.
Next is our super grammarian. Who is the super grammarian?
Peace inside is happiness.
Come again.
Peace inside is happiness.
Mansoos.
Comparing puny humans to giants. I will take my own sweet time.
Azir.
Lions are gregarious.
Shabi. Tala Shabi.
The otherwise wise man.
Zaid.
Azir.
TM Azhar.
Sorry.
Hiding fangs behind her angelic smile.
DTM.
Thank you.
Let's hear the timer's report.
The table topics, DTM Zaid took 2 minutes 20 seconds, DTM Margin took 2 minutes 16 seconds, DTM Maria took 2 minutes 12 seconds, Toastmaster Hiba took 1 minute 14 seconds, Toastmaster Amir took 1 minute 57 seconds, Toastmaster Future Toastmaster Mansoor took 2 minutes 36 seconds, Toastmaster Arshad took 1 minute 27 seconds, Toastmaster Sidra took 1 minute 43 seconds, Toastmaster Abdullah took 55 seconds, Toastmaster Wali took 1 minute 58 seconds, and Toastmaster Bilal took 1 minute 12 seconds. The prepared speeches, Toastmaster Mohsin took 5 minutes 36 seconds, Toastmaster Saad took 6 minutes 54 seconds, Toastmaster Talashabi took 6 minutes 25 seconds, Toastmaster Asghar took 7 minutes 21 seconds, Toastmaster Velaram took 6 minutes 40 seconds, DTM Tala took 7 minutes 17 seconds, and everyone qualified in the evaluation.
What you did time.
Yeah, I did time, except for one person.
Benefit of doubt goes.
I was perfectly on time. Yeah. So now it's time for journal evaluation from my side, and I will keep it brief. That is 30 minutes. Meeting started at 6:55 instead of 6:30 because today is
8:58 meeting.
So we were, we started.
Working on it. We are still working on the timing.
Yeah. And guests were not given the chance to speak because today is
8:50th meeting.
and they were not
No
here.
guess.
No guest was there. So our counter role was not explained. So I suggest if someone taking our counter role and he is not in the meeting, that role should be explained to the people because there might be some newcomer or new member, so he or she may understand what's the role is. Table topic session took 12 minutes extra because today is
8:50th meeting.
Table topic master, in order to give time to other speaker, needs to cut down his comments on speeches because today is
8:50th meeting.
happiness was the topic, which was a great choice. Today is
8:50th meeting.
and laughing exercise was amazing. Steve Martin has the ritual that he stand in front of the mirror for 30 minutes at the beginning of the day. He laughs at himself and then he gets the creative vibes. So this is the wisdom I would like to share because today is
8:50th meeting.
wonderful prepared speeches by all genius speakers, professional speakers, because
It's 8:50th meeting.
because they are talented. And then wonderful, amazing table topic evaluation took place because
8:50th
By
meeting.
solution.
it is by district director.
Seasoned Toastmaster.
And then we have amazing and fantastic evaluators who rightly pointed out strong points and also suggested area of improvement because they are experienced Toastmasters. And then facilitators provided their reports, and in those reports, I feel that they have done justice. And one suggestion I would like to give for our counting, if you can total the number of number of hours per person. For example, Asghar, because he's my friend, he has 20 hours, 50 so total of 70. It's just an example. And try to avoid totaling everybody's hours because it's an embarrassing for us.
Only for us, girls.
No, total of all people. And journal evaluator gave good remarks, positive remarks, and ended on time because
It's 8:50th meeting.
timer was not timing. And today
Very
is
kind.
8:50th meeting, so I would like to hand over charge to Toastmaster of the evening with a big round of applause.